Hi there! Thank you for joining us for the 100th video done by Anthraxoverdrive, which is this mess of young adults that y'all are going to get to learn a little bit better about today with me. And I am hoping that you're going to enjoy it as much as I do.
Sorry, I farted.
I am Bobby. I'm director for YouTube.
And I'm Jihar. I'm one of the actors, right? Yeah, actors.
Actor and pretty much only female on the channel.
Yes.
Alright, I'm Josh. I'm a co-director of Anthraxoverdrive. I've been with this channel for, gosh, going on 4 years now.
Jesse, I do cinematography, come up with ideas for episodes with Bobby and Josh, and coming soon I'll probably have my own skit on the show.
Really? That sounds like it's going to be interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, everyone's pretty much going to have their own skit.
So, Josh, you just said that you've been with the channel for 4 years. Are you saying that...
4 years?
What?
4 years? We started this in 2011. That's
I thought it was 2010.
Whoa! No. We started in 2011. So that's
2010,
so like
dude.
2 years.
You
No,
three.
2010 was Bob the Axeman. You remember?
That was 2009.
No,
That was 2008,
no,
2009.
2000. You don't get this. In 2009, I was in Ladonia.
Yeah, 2010 you
In
moved
2010,
back,
I moved back, and we did this other YouTube channel I had, Bob the Axeman. Okay, let's start this over again. This is.
Can we start from the previous question?
Just keep going. You can crap and edit.
Yeah.
This is how. I mean, this is actually good shit right here. This is funny.
Not really.
Yes, it is. I think it's funny that they're arguing over when it started.
No,
No, let that be known. That's perception. That's where you find humor.
It's just you said 4 years, and I'm like, what? 4 years in Anthrax Overdrive? No, we started in 2011.
Okay,
It's like
3 years.
About almost 3 years after this year.
Okay.
3 years.
Well, it doesn't. You guys had a show prior to this. Bob the what?
Bob the Axeman. That was. It was my dad. My dad created a YouTube channel when I was in Ladonia, and I put a few videos on there when I was in Ladonia, but I didn't have a camera.
Okay.
But when I moved back here, I got a camera. Not the way.
And that's when Josh came into it? So you and Josh started.
It was me, Josh, and Caleb.
Do you guys, I mean, you have the ability to go back and look and see the date of the first posting, right?
Not at this moment.
But the ability is there.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys can find that out fairly easy once you get to the resources, I guess. Once you get to, what was the first skit that you two did together with Caitlin?
Yes.
That's her
Are you talking about the first video?
Yeah. What's the first video you put?
The
on?
first video was.
Can you tell for people that haven't
It's
seen
about
it, you break it down for them?
Bobby's crib.
I want to move.
Hey, baby, what's up? Yeah, this is my crib. Yeah, I wanna show you my crib.
It's about the time when we made Anthrax Overdrive, and that was actually a video we did when we had our other YouTube channel, Bob the Axeman. But when we made Anthrax Overdrive, I put that as the first video.
The videos that we're talking about, you can go onto YouTube. They're still posted, so people can see them, right?
Yep.
So what is your channel address? Is that the right way to, if I
Yeah.
wanted to go onto YouTube, if I log onto YouTube, what do I type in there?
Anthraxoverdrive.
And then it'll bring you right to the channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's very simple.
It won't bring you right to the channel, but the first icon you see would be of Bobby wearing his afro wig.
And then
That afro wig. Okay. Alright. Who all's in the group now compared to the 3 that it started out with? I mean, is everybody here right now in this moment? Or is there people that couldn't make it today?
Are you talking about
this
how
is-
many people was in on our channel?
Well, I have been through the group, yeah.
Well, there's been
Because
Me?
even though people contribute a big part to what you guys do, even if they're there for a minute. You know, that episode is going to be, or that video, or that whatever.
Well, there's Sarah, Jenna, and then there's Hillary. Then there's August.
Shane.
August was in for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Shane. I don't know.
And then there's us
Kate,
4,
Caitlin, and, yeah.
and there's us 4, and then there was
Caitlin, and a buddy of mine, Skylar, who was in my music video of God Smacks Voodoo.
And then there was AJ.
Oh, goofy guy that was in.
Ryan Polston.
Right.
Ryan Polson.
So,
And there's a big contribution to our channel was the Warren County Special Ed or Special Olympics teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's the basketball tour
Tournaments.
videos.
Yeah.
They, although they don't realize it, but they were a big contribution to our channel.
Very big.
Mm-hmm.
But due to recent cutbacks on the channel, we have lost a few members.
right,
So technically, this is the official team.
at
Right
the
now.
moment.
At the
Yes.
moment.
Okay, so you guys plan on growing and expanding, or keeping it very just y'all?
We were
Well,
planning on holding auditions for new members after this
Yeah.
video got on YouTube.
Well, of course, all the other members are still on our YouTube channel, and we're gonna put in new ones. And the more the better.
Right. I feel that way. I think personally,
And
the more the better,
The more,
simply because that's just
the more characters and ideas you can come up with.
Which video's gotten the most views?
You fuck my girlfriend.
Do what?
That is officially what it's called. It was
called You Fuck My Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 1 and 2.
13,074.
Which
It was
one
actually-
that one? Was
It
the
was
second
actually
one?
13,975 views
Oh,
total
yeah.
on that video.
Wow.
Wait, was it the first one or was
They
it the
keep
second
track.
The
one?
first
The
one.
first one.
First one. So I remember I'm in the second one.
Okay, sorry, the camera is not pointed at her at the moment, but she is giving a really pissed off face to Bobby. She's like, I can't believe you just said that on camera.
It's like, Josh, what the hell?
It's not like it's on TV where they fuck and they blooper it out. This is YouTube.
Anyways,
You fuck, yip, 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 up, up.
so
Then the cops at the.
It's like, what the fuck?
Came to America today. Okay.
So 13,975 views on that tasteless topic.
Yeah.
It was
video with the most views. I don't know, for some reason it's one of our really popular videos on their YouTube channel. I know, it's pretty funny. Yeah. It's just that one video.
How do you think that works into society? How do you if you look at all the stuff you guys, because you guys have a variety of things on Anthrax Overdrive, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So you have the only common thread is entertainment. You got everything from music videos to
Comedy skits, all the way up to horror makeup demonstrations.
So can we expect anything like Shakespearean?
Shakespearean.
I'm gonna answer that right now. Probably a hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, you can get up there and rap out some of his stuff somehow. Romeo, oh
Probably
Romeo,
not.
for where art thou, Romeo?
Through yonder window breaks wind.
I mean, not wind.
But no, to answer your question, how it would all tie up in society, this video is basically to show how the boyfriend would react to find out that his girlfriend cheated with his best friend.
Plus, this was filmed around winter time, so it was probably cold.
Cold as hell. See, yeah, of course,
Yeah,
when you
well,
watch the video, you'd watch me run across the parking lot with no coat on. Yes, that was cold as hell, but yes, was it worth it? Most definitely.
Okay,
yes.
first of all,
We
I
can
have to
see your
correct you
breath.
right there. Hell is not cold.
Yeah, it's an oxymoron.
We'll see, you know.
That's a figure of speech.
Yeah!
Damn right. Damn right. But see, no, so it's
Colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra.
which is
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Colder than a snowman's nut.
That's got to be pretty
It's
cold.
hell. It's hell that's overfrozen in many ways.
Oh my lord.
So, how many subscribers do you guys have?
Ooh.
164 subscribers.
Yeah, that was whenever we checked it out last night.
What are some of the things you have in the future that's going to bolster your number of subscribers?
Well,
besides,
I always wanted to do a YouTube video that, you know, like how the YouTube, other YouTubers, you know, they do this one wacky video, next minute, boom, all these views start to pop up and everybody's watching it and it's like really popular. Like they're getting millions and millions of views. That's what I've been trying to do.
then you should title it, instead of saying you fucked my girlfriend, you should say this is my danky. Everybody like, what the fuck is a danky?
There's the sequel to the sequel.
My danky do. What's a danky? No, sorry.
Muhammad Jihad. But in all honesty, we have actually gotten pretty big in other countries too.
We've been watched all over the world.
Oh, how does that feel?
All over the world.
Oh my lord.
It's called
Not that
United
song.
States, Japan, Germany,
Australia.
Iraq's watches.
So you guys have a grip and you fully realize you're representing America's youth, right?
Yes.
Do you feel you're doing
whenever I
A
think
solid justice?
Just trying to make people laugh.
Yeah, what we're doing for the public, what we're doing for the country is to make people laugh. Not have everyone be mad or mean at each other all the time. Make them feel good, make them
Try to make it laugh. Laugh.
make them put a smile on their faces, and say, "Hey, that's funny."
Instead of being mad, upset about something. But like, if you're upset with something, you can watch our YouTube channels.
Yeah, always
Because
put a
if you
smile on
watch
their
it,
face.
because you watch our YouTube channels and you're upset and you feel hurt or something.
So
and
you
watch
you
it,
guys
you
have a
don't
grip
have-
on the magnitude of the people you reach.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
But whenever I found out that we were actually getting our videos were actually being watched in other countries,
How did that feel?
Huh.
Amazing.
It was amazing, but kind of embarrassing at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Somebody that doesn't even understand me just watched
People in Amsterdam probably watch her.
Man, I want to go to Amsterdam.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? I mean, it'd be freaking awesome if Anthrax Overdrive just goes to Amsterdam. Or goes to
Or
Canada.
Japan.
Or goes to Japan.
Which I believe
Or
once our channel hits 1 million views,
What is an expense paid trip to Amsterdam? You know what? Look,
no, I
they
think after 1 million views, we actually become larger than what we are now.
Mm-hmm.
We actually become pretty big.
See, we're not the biggest. We're not more like one of those big YouTubers like Max Fine. He's one of the YouTubers that got me into doing YouTube. Next Flame and this couple others, Lisa Nova. About them doing them, plus Angry Grandpa,
Oh.
which made me create my own idea of Angry Bobby.
Angry Bobby.
Which I know you're probably gonna have to crop this later. I found on YouTube the other day that somebody's trying to copy you. Somebody's trying to copy Angry Bobby. I mean, it's actually titled Angry Bobby.
Okay. Well, is it on a computer?
Is it on
copyright
YouTube?
laws-
It's on YouTube. It's
Is it the same skit?
pretty much.
Hey, you know what? Does that make Bobby angry? Don't turn green, dude.
That was awesome.
I don't know, but maybe he was expiring from us.
Yeah.
Well,
If that's what happened, I mean, I'd be excited knowing that we actually inspired more people to join the YouTube Nation. I mean, what's got me started into doing YouTube is I actually had a music group my senior year of high school. I had a small music group.
what was the name?
It was called Reach the Surface. It was an a cappella group. We didn't really get any videos up except for a couple of videos where I was explaining what's going on, what happened. But I actually was gonna have Bobby do the recording of the videos because I didn't have a camera. So I'm the one video that Anthrax Overdrive actually has of me singing. The first video was the video was actually called Redheaded Ginger Dude. Thanks to Bobby, that's what the name was. But that was actually my first video for Anthrax Overdrive.
It was like one of those
JR, what was your first video for Anthrax Overdrive?
Well, it was the wrestling ones with
No.
No.
Your first video?
Yeah,
Your
first
first
one.
video was that I recorded you and Josh Josh
Oh
fighting.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
it was the street fight of Main Street.
Yeah.
Josh, what was your first video?
My first video, it had been well. Let's take a second from out of Anthraxoverdrive. I know this is about Anthraxoverdrive. My very first video took place about 5 years ago in a little town called Ladonia. And it was before we became Anthraxoverdrive. The video was called Monday Night Live. And and of course, if we had a camera like we have today, it'll been on our channel.
It's like one of those I used to film with, one of those
It was our
cameras that the tapes you put them in there. They don't last for long because camera tapes are like VCRs. You use it for so long until it eats up the tape.
So I mean, it was called Monday Night Live 1, and it was a thing. It was like our biggest video of today. You fuck my girlfriend. It was the very
Beep.
So it was on
it was the very first you fuck my beep.
There you go.
You beep my girlfriend.
There
you
you
know.
go. You know, we ain't about the girlfriend. That's not the naughty word.
and that actually made us watch it over and over and over again and all that. But my very first video I done for Anthraxoverdrive, it has to be, I think it was You Fuck My Girlfriend. Was that Bobby? Was that the first video?
Are you talking on Anthraxoverdrive?
Yeah.
Well, the You Fuck My Girlfriend.
Beep.
You blinked my girlfriend.
There we go.
This is YouTube. You can, this is
Yes,
not
but
like
how are
TV.
we going to branch out to the younger
Right.
society if you keep throwing the bleeping word in there? You know what I'm saying? As a parent, I'm not going to sit down and be like, come here, youngster. Okay, wait. Yeah, I would. But most parents wouldn't. They would be like, come, yeah, look, laugh with me over this.
You blinked my girlfriend.
My dank.
was originally on Bob the X-Men. But since we made Anthraxoverdrive, I think You Bleeped My Girlfriend was the 30th video.
So
And it was fucking funny.
So
And it was bleeping fun.
So I can't remember what was our first video?
It was the 30th video, not the first one.
Okay, Bobby, what was the first video I was in?
The first video that you was in on Anthraxoverdrive?
Yes.
I think it was the second video that you started from there, the more trying to shave.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was with me, Josh, and Caleb.
Right.
In all honesty, I thought the first video that you were in was Taco Bell and the shits from hell.
Yeah, that's great. I see these and I think, I'm so proud.
And yes, the interviewer is my mother.
Well, we'll see. Taco Bell and shits from hell. God, that I don't know. What video of number that would be, but I've been in so many videos nowadays. It's not funny.
Right.
I mean,
Unless if I actually make it funny.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Everybody's got a funny bone.
But Taco Bell shits from hell. That one turned out to be great.
I bet.
It did. I mean,
It was good.
everything just fall into place.
And then between.
How often does that happen with your shows where it falls into place and it makes it an experience instead of
That's a good question. It happens, like pretty much all the time. Like, you know, like there'd be times that we'll just go with it instead of doing practices, which is we do that sometimes, but like the first take we'll do it and then we'll watch it from like right there and then we'll put it on the computer and like, you know, for the editing and all of that, we watch it on the computer and, you know, be like, wow, that was like funny as all hell. Like one of the biggest wrestling videos we had was that I peeked in front of the camera for a half a second and came back out. That was funny what I did right there.
Wait, which one was that one?
That was the guy and the girl wrestling part 1 or part 2.
Oh, is that me? Me and...
Yeah, you and Bobby, and then I took this thing from, it's the Mortal Kombat games. It's one of the characters and all of that from the far corner. Probably you guys out there playing Mortal Kombat games. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's like the little guy from the top bottom left-hand corner, but he's like,
Top bottom.
Yeah, that.
Man, I wish I had a Pepsi.
Yeah, that.
Man, I wish I had a Pepsi.
Me too, but honestly, my little Pepsi commercial is.
Wow.
You know what? Hold up.
Shrek.
what
But
the hell is this? Pick on Josh Day during this interview?
You mentioned earlier you guys work with the handicap services. Is there something you could do geared more towards the services that they provide? Is there other ways y'all can branch out and I mean, the Wiggles had to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And Teletubbies had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
they all started on a piece of paper.
Okay, and so what did this idea start out on?
In
A
his
piece of
head.
film?
It all came from Bobby and I. We thought about this and we put our thoughts in the camera.
I'm coming.
Right.
I'm coming.
Okay, so-
I'm chuto.
Okay, do you think the children's programming is somewhere in the future? Could it be?
In my opinion,
I thought about that.
Really? Well,
in my opinion, I do
That's-
believe that it'll be somewhere in the near future, but
I
I'm
mean,
not
hell,
really
think
sure.
about it, y'all. Cheech Marion. He has an entire album of children's songs.
Right.
Cheech the school bus driver.
And that was something I
forced
grew
it
up on.
down his throat. I love that. I listen to that every day. Listen.
My
senior
name is
year-
Cheech
my
and I
senior
am
year
a
of high
school bus
school.
driver.
I listened to that. I was pregnant with him, and I'm listening to that. He was born. I made him listen to it. My sister made him listen to it. I had it on tape. I had it on CD.
Man.
Wow.
Did you guys know he had that? It's just, oh my goodness. Can you? I guess we cannot look at the video, can
My phone is dead. I don't have internet access to pull it up on the PlayStation. But in all honesty, I do believe the children's section of Anthrax Overdrive could be somewhere in the near future.
we? What?
Probably after the second season.
You might have to change it to Artichoke Overdrive or something. A spin-off of Veggie Tales.
Oh.
Oh shit.
See, do you guys see where it's going though? I mean, what did you watch as children that inspired you to do this? Was it Barney? Was it
Barney? Pee Wee Herman?
Actually,
Except for the whole section when Pee Wee Herman was arrested.
What am I?
actually, no. Mine is when I was a child, mine was the Three Stooges.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my acting come into play right there. I figured I'd put that. I figured I can do that. If they can do that, then heck, I can do that.
Now, is this something one of your folks watched, or is this something that you watched independently?
let's see. When I was a child, my child days, my father got me into the Three Stooges, and he goes, "Here, son, watch this," and then this is a funny story. He set me in front of the TV, and I started watching the Three Stooges. He went to bed about 20 minutes after that, and all of a sudden I started to laugh my butt off. I laughed so hard, I fell off the couch, hit my head on the coffee table, and playing on the floor. And he came walking in the living room and goes, "What in the hell is so?" Oh no. So me watching the Three Stooges, you know, all those years and all that, and still today, I still watch the Three Stooges. I'm a really, really big fan of the Three Stooges. And Jesse and I were talking, you know, it was a couple months ago, we were talking about maybe doing something like the Three Stooges and all that. Maybe.
Actually, it was actually literally, to this day, it was a month ago.
A month ago, well, okay, it was a month ago that Jesse and I had talked about maybe doing something like that. Mm-hmm. And then Jesse and I brought to Bobby's attention, let's pull off the Three Stooges act. Sometime in the near future.
You guys realize that every time the three of you are together, you are pulling off the Three Stooges act, correct?
That's our everyday thing.
That's our everyday thing. And then let's put that in front of the camera onto YouTube, and then let's everyone watch our act, you know, and all that stuff.
Jesse, what was your inspirations as a child?
My inspirations as a child was, growing up, I did watch a lot of comedy. No matter what it was, stand-up, actual comedy movies, things that happened in real life, even the stuff that happened to me. A lot of my life, I have had a lot of comedy moments. I'm just like,
The irony, huh?
And that's what got me to start on my comedy. But Jim Carrey and Jeff Dunham, those two were the guys who actually inspired me to do my voices. And the different facial expressions. Jim Carrey, the man with the rubber face. I mean, he could just do anything.
Right.
And then Jeff Dunham, the ventriloquist, there was a short period in my life where I was just like, I could probably do that. I mean, these guys, all these comedians, in the recent years, I have just been like, these guys aren't that bad. I mean, I actually grew up to start liking comedy. And every once in a while, watch some the horror movies with Bobby, and that's kind of what got me interested in doing horror films and comedy films.
Can you do a comedy horror film, you think?
Yeah, kind of. That's
Well, we was playing in
I'll be the white girl that gets it in the beginning.
somewhere, I think somewhere on our second season of Anthraxoverdrive was planning on doing something like a show, like kind of like Tales of the Crypt, except it's different. It's called Creep Tales. Something for I can use like makeup effects in like short films. Scary.
But no help here.
JR, what was your inspiration as what's brought you up on it? Did you just wake up one day and say, this is what I want to do, or this sounds like fun? Or
when I was growing up, I, used to watch Batman a lot, and I used to watch like Dragon Ball Z and all that when I was younger.
I hear Batman retired and you're supposed to call Superman now.
Well, I watched Superman too, but I used to want to be like an actor, or like, with all like the things and play a role and have like a camera thing, or do anything. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna do it. So I've been.
So you're just a sponge trying to learn every aspect of it?
Yes.
Now, are you more into technical? Are you more into how everything works? Or are you more into seeing the final product?
All of it. What you just said.
You what?
Yes.
Okay.
technical things. That's just a big thing with people nowadays. They understand what the technology is. They know how to use it. They don't know how to repair it.
Well, there's not a lot of repair going on here, does it? I mean, you go in, you film, you edit.
That's pretty much it. But with
You may have to repair a few broken bones upon occasion.
what I find is a mistake with technology is
Did Jesus text you, Josh?
No, that's my mother.
Oh, well, that's close enough. That's another one way to get the hell if you don't answer.
She made my iced tea for me.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you.
I love my mama.
Say thank you, Mama.
I already did.
Aw.
But
Hey, you know what?
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
JR, how much do you love your mom?
A lot.
Bobby, do you love your mama?
More than anything.
Jesse?
You shouldn't even have to ask.
I know where you sleep, right? And I know where you eat, right?
Most of the time.
Mama's Cafe.
Mama's Cafe. Hey, that's a good one.
No, it's actually a real thing that she did to me and my sister growing up.
Mama's Cafe, huh?
Yeah, she actually. There was a short period in our lives where we would actually go out and eat because we really didn't have the time to cook.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd go out, eat at a restaurant or something. And one day, my sister and I come up to my mom and say, "Hey, where are we going for dinner tonight?" She goes, "Mama's Cafe." And I'm just like, where's that? She said, "Well, here, step out here, close your eyes, spin around 3 times, clap your hands, stomp your feet, open your eyes, there you are."
We've added a hop, skip, and a jump to it now because it was over there in that place.
Oh,
So now they got a hop, skip, jump, close your eyes, turn around, stomp your feet, open your eyes, and you're standing in Mom's kitchen still. They thought I was an ass for the longest time. They didn't know I was trying to be funny about, hey, we don't need to go out to eat.
Plus, we didn't really have the money for it.
right.
So,
Well, I can understand that because, you know.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
but
He told that story to somebody and they laughed so hard for so long. They're like, that's hateful.
but back to the whole the technology. The biggest mistake that I think is with technology now, they're having books on a little screen. They're basically turning computers into handheld objects. I mean, why not just keep it the way things were? Why not actually have paper books?
It's called progress, son. If we keep having paper books, we're not going to have any trees.
Good point.
Now, what we're trying to do is we need to go, and there's other ways to make paper products. We don't have to use trees.
All right, there's also recyclables.
Well, take your recyclables out of it. There's other natural products that you should check into and figure out what's what for on your own, because you've been told trees are the only thing we can make paper out of, and that's it. Not true. Not true at all. As a matter of fact, there are a couple other derivatives of plants that can be used to make paper products. Clothing, rope, furniture, wood, houses. You look it up. Check into it, and you know, some of it you guys have to go and vote for and make legal. Because maybe some co-founder or a founder of a paper plant was upset in the 1930s and had it made illegal for this plant to be around. I'm not saying that's the way it worked, but it could be.
Right.
And actually, if you look it up, It's on there.
I mean, you like end this. How are we gonna end this?
Oh, well,
We're still good. We're still good on time.
Do you guys, well, see what you got worked with, and then I'll say a little ending. Or if you guys want to. Thanks for joining us.
Is there any more questions you have to ask us? Or you want to ask us?
Yeah, any more questions about the channel?
You know what, you guys, I learned a lot today. I really did. And I never, I hear you talk about it once in a while, but you guys don't talk about it a lot. I thank you guys for, I wouldn't mind doing this again sometime. One day that I'm feeling righteous and stuff.
That'll
I'm not
be
righteous, but
that'll be another thing in another 100
Well, if you want
videos.
to be in some of our YouTube videos.
sweetheart, you just got to show here with the camera rolling. There's plenty of funny moments.
Especially every once in a while
I
whenever
bring the camera over here, like most of the time I come over.
Right.
So I have a camera in my hand.
It's the right place at the right time.
And you know what? You know what's funny is the funniest moments where you can catch Mom in the morning whenever she's having her coffee and she's trying to laugh. And she goes, huh.
It falls out my face.
She has no control of it. It's straight.
No,
Part of me is I have
I call it a day with Faye.
a day with Faye.
That'd be good.
Yeah, nobody would be the same, dude.
Yeah, but it'd probably make some good views.
A day in Huntington's. But it's part of the laughy, and there's a giggle that I have an involuntary spasm in my diaphragm, so it forces air over my vocal cords, and it sounds like a giggle. All the time, Glenn's all the time, Glenn does. What's wrong? Nothing.
Blooper.
Blooper.
Oh.
Bleep. Alright, so, trying to ending here. You look like you're ready to fall asleep, young lady.
Come here.
So, thanks for joining us. Again, introduce yourself one more time as we're leaving and going out.
Bobby.
JR.
Josh.
Jesse.
And you are Anthrax Overdrive, right?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
YouTube, go to YouTube to see any of the clips, videos that you guys have available. They're easy to find. YouTube, Anthrax Overdrive.
It's
Look
all
for
one
Bobby
word,
and
you'll-
Afro.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to my channel. Not only that, check out our page on Facebook and take a look at our new items coming down soon.
Yeah!